the juice, Bill. K6USY, Delta Mike 06.
WA6AJ, WA6AJ, 6S.
He might not be able to hear
Turn
me.
your radio on, Mike.
S. K6USY.
WA6AJ, A6S. It is on.
Okay, good.
Pointed towards Ralph right now. I can bring it around.
Yeah, I was wondering what direction it was pointed. K6USY.
Yeah, you're about 20 over at least.
Do you have any steak?
No, we had a little bit of everything. Had some crackers, different kinds of cheese, some carrot sticks, and celery, and shrimp, some shrimp cocktail sauce, you know, one of those things of shrimp you can get. Different kind of crackers and hot tea and all kind of stuff like that. Mike, go ahead.
Okay, I hope you don't get food poisoning.
I hope not. I didn't eat any rice.
I'll get that bird flu.
Probably already got it.
Vaccine, man.
Yeah, better get 2 shots. One on each side.
K6USY.
I think I heard Aaron, but I'm pointing down south towards you.
Yeah, he's probably in there. You might have to turn the antenna around. Now we can get a bird fuel on the left butt and what is that other vaccine they're talking about? The flu virus on the right side, but the other stuff they mix into it to give you the plague. Mike, go ahead.
Okay, which way are you pointing?
164 degrees south. I mean, you know, just to the east slightly of south.
It's kind of early for pointing at Ralph.
I know it. That's where we're sitting. I'll bring it around.
This is USY. I can hear you a little bit, but not real strong.
Yep, no worries. I can hear both of you guys in there. So just saying good evening. K6USY, DMO6.
Good evening and Happy New Year.
K6USY, KC5, DCU.
Hey, Kerry. Yeah, come up a little bit in frequency, but we hear you in there. KC5DTU, K6USY.
Roger, roger. I could hear you last night, but apparently my antenna was pointed the wrong way.
Yeah, 6 meters is not my strongest band, and I'm omnidirectional with a whole loop, so I don't I don't hear everybody on that band, but I hear Mike.
Yeah, roger, roger. Well, good to hear you in there, and hope you have a good Christmas and Happy New Year to you.
Roger, Roger. Yep, yeah, we got no kids tonight in the house, so it's a couple parents on the loose.
Uh-oh. Another one on the way.
Yeah.
WCJNJ, hello, Mike. Good evening and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, Kerry.
I can tell you've got an exciting evening like me for New Year's here, huh?
Yep, it's the same one I've had for probably, I don't know how many years going back, but I quit going out on New Year's Eve. I don't even like to be on the road or anything.
Yeah, roger, roger. There's enough crazies out there without me added too.
That's for sure. I just try to stay away from it. There's Bill's in there somewhere.
Yeah, I want to say Happy New Year to Kerry there. Sounding good. I tuned down to your frequency. You're down a little bit, but very strong here. Everybody say Happy New Year, and I don't know what's going to happen. Everything I see and what you were reading looks like World War III, the stock market down to not much, and everybody's starving to death. Kerry, go ahead. Well, everything we've been waiting for, Bill, I think is coming, and fasten your seatbelt, starting tomorrow. Yeah, Roger. We just finished our 8x12 greenhouse, so I can grow a little bit of veggies out there, so besides what the garden grows. I heard Mike whistling in there, so he's in here too, I think, Kerry. KC5DTU, and good evening to you there. I can't even think. Good evening to Aaron there, and have fun with the kids gone. Back to you there, Kerry, AA6S.
Yeah, almost a perfect double. And hi, Bill. K6USY, and good evening, Mike. 1079 and Bozo 1100. Without kids tonight. K6USY.
Oh, you farmed the kids out, did you?
Yeah, one of them's at a sleepover birthday party, and the other two got dumped off at the in-laws. So yeah, no kids running around tonight. But we are here for the net. K6USY.
AA6S 800 here.
Okay. Got you, Bill. And good evening, Aaron, and Brittany in the background there somewhere, probably reading a book or something. Okay, on the sleepover with the daughter. And what'd you do with the other ones?
The other two over at my in-laws.
Oh, good for them. With the younger kids' party, huh?
I'm up to midnight most nights anyway, so it's not any different than any other day.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, anyway, good evening, Bill. Happy New Year, of course. Happy New Year to you, Aaron, and Brittany in the background, and whoever else. Oh, Kerry. Good evening, Kerry. We were busy watching a blog here about an hour ago. We were well into the blog, and I think it was it X22 we were listening to, Judy?
Yeah.
X22, one of the latest ones I think you sent. And all of a sudden we heard somebody yelling at us in the house. We were way back in the bedroom. And it was Rob. Rob and his wife Candy came over, and he dropped off some papers for the Bozo Net, and we sat and chatted for about 45 minutes. They just left at 7:15. So Rob will be checking in here a little bit later, but he'll be in here. Anyway, good to hear you, of course, Kerry. Down to you, and then we'll take a standby and see who else might be joining us here.
What's Bill's Bozo?
Bill? 800. KC5DTU 712 in the group, K6MYC.
I think did I double with you, Mike?
Well, you're very weak, Kerry. I don't know what's wrong, but you're really weak compared to normal.
Well, let's see which way my antenna's pointed here.
WA6AAJ 727.
There he is. Hi, Mike. Happy New Year, Michael.
Happy New Year, Mike and Judy.
She doubles the motion.
10-4.
We're waiting for Kerry to bring his antenna around. I guess may have picked it up, and he may have been transmitting. I didn't hear his first transmission at all, and the last time I heard him, but he wasn't very strong.
Is that any better?
No.
It's still loud as I say it, Gary. Everything seems to be good here. I'll do a little checking here.
I don't. Maybe it's not rotating. I can copy a Kerry. I just have to really bury my head into the speaker, so we can copy. I just don't go on to a long political dissertation. Hi. KC5DTU, and the group. If you want to walk outside another minute, we'll give you another 30 seconds to check that thing for direction stuff, and I'll shoot it over to Mike and see what he's got planned for the rest of the evening. We're going to go in the house. We haven't even had dinner yet because we probably would have eaten, but Candy and Rob came, and we just sat by the fire and exchanged niceties and stories and stuff. Had a good time for about 45 minutes, so that was good. And Kerry helped Judy with a few things on her computer to get it set up better for Bozo use. Anyway, that's what we're doing. We're going to have dinner at 8:30 or so. Maybe have a couple of glasses of wine and Peter down tonight. This is 1296, yeah. 1296. KC5DTU with WA6AAJ to take it, K6MYC.
Roger that. I'm just staying home, telling that Aaron and Kerry and Bill not going anywhere, and it's the safest thing to do on a night like this, especially us older people. Over.
Yeah, Judy says amen, brother. Okay. Yeah, we were hoping that Rob's on the road to go home from here, but it's a pretty benign drive on the way down to Highway 41. There won't be anybody that doesn't know the road and doesn't know what they're doing. And then when he gets on Highway 41, he's only got about 10 minutes to avoid the swerves and the burbles. I'm sure they'll make it in fine shape there. Still pretty early. The heavy drinkers and the amateurs haven't really started yet.
Yeah, that's the scary part.
Yeah, right. Okay, Kerry, down to you, and let's see if it's any better. Maybe I could wiggle. I must have you in a null or something, so give me a transmission, and I'll play a little bit here. Well, maybe he's still outside. I don't hear him at all now. Bill, don't forget, we should probably go over and check for QMI. He was on 1296 last week, but nobody was here. We only had 5 check-ins. Over.
Ron was on. I called him a few times.
Well, you weren't here last Tuesday.
I guess it wasn't on 1296 then. Anyway, I'll put my antenna over there right now.
Alrighty. And as soon as you get back in the shack, make noise, Kerry. We're still looking down your way. He rotated it 3 times, Mike, and he finally broke the feed line off, so it's laying on the roof, no doubt. Oh, boy. Anybody else in here for the New Year's Eve party, K6MYC? New Year's Eve Bozo New Year's Eve party, I should say, K6MYC.
K6S.
heard, you're going to have to tell me what's going on, Mike. You can hear Bill better than I can. I heard him call QUI, see if he got it.
Yeah, I think he's talking to him right now.
Roger.
Oh, yeah, you're 20 over 9. I could turn my power down. I'm probably not bothering anybody. I think I'm at a no. But, man, you're super strong. I hope I am. Anyway, Happy New Year, and long time no hear there. W6QUI. Anything exciting going on? AA6S, over.
Mike, is that QUI talking now?
I believe so, yes. I'm not pointed at him, but yes, I can hear him.
Yeah, well, I can hear him a little bit, too. He's not readable, but he's detectable.
I'm pointed at you, Michael, so I guess it must be the weather condition or something.
No, you're okay, Kerry. Just stand by. We're letting Bill finish up with QUI and the Tascadero. Stand by, Kerry.
Yeah, doing pretty good. Let me see if Mike was in here. AHA, you here?
I am, but I'm not pointed that way. I was pointed at Ralph.
Well, you're sure loud. If you're pointing at Ralph, I'll be there when the time comes there. And Ron's got a good signal. Man, the signal's weird. It's going anywhere from about an S7 up to 20 over 9. A lot of QSD. 2.5 all the time. Anyway, sir, can you hear AHA, the direction his antenna's at, Ron?
I could hear him, but I couldn't read him. I could hear QUI, but I could not read him. You might pass along that he was detectable. Over.
Okay, Bill, Mike said that QUI is detectable, but can't read him real well. Over.
Yeah, Roger. I heard that too. Okay, I'll get on with QUI, and then it'll be about time to head over pretty soon to get Ralph there, I guess. Anyway, back to you there, Ron, W6QUI, and I know what you're working on there. I've got two SW3s and what the heck the other one, the FB7X. I've got all 20 coils for the FB7X, so I've got coils for the other ones. A couple of the bands, 2 or 3 of them. But the one works real good. I haven't tried the other one, but
Mike, he's still, it sounds like he's going to keep rag chewing.
tubes in it.
No, I don't want him to rag too long. I want to finish up with Kerry before I turn away, so that's all right. We'll wait for him.
12-volt tubes in it.
Okay.
12 SJ7 or whatever, and they're direct plug-in. So I've been keeping my eyes for years for one of those, but never found one. W6QUI, AA6S, over.
I'm going to go ahead and head over to Ralph, Mike.
Okay. We'll wait for your response here.
Roger that.
Kerry, make a transmission, and I'll see if I can peek on you there. I can't hear Bill in this direction, and I don't think you're going to bother him with QUI as strong as he is, over.
Roger, roger. How's that? Is that any better?
Yeah. Keep going.
Roger, roger. Okay, well, according to all of the stuff coming in as a conversation here, we should see some changes starting tomorrow.
AHA Mike, not Mikey, but Mike. I don't go anywhere on New Year's Eve. There's enough drunks on the road without going out then. Back to you, and I'll say 73s, and I'll rotate the antenna in the other direction there and go down 10 KC. W6QUI, AA6S.
You still there, Michael? K6MYC, KC5, DTU.
Tricoms don't do anything between.
I'm here. Stand by.
6QUI, 73s, AA6S.
Changes tomorrow, he said.
Happy New Year, Bill. Happy New Year, Bill. We'll see you when you get back from work, and Ralph there. And give QUI our best Happy New Year greetings. Thank you. Okay, Bill probably isn't copying me. Anyway, Kerry, you're good now. Go ahead.
Roger, roger. I was just chatting there to give you some conversation to allow you to peek on me.
I did. You're much stronger now. You're fine.
Okay. Well, I had to go dig up a flashlight to look up at the antenna, and I'm pointed your way, so it should be good.
Yeah, I was a little bit south of you. That was the problem. It was me, not you.
You just gave an old guy another gray hair there.
Well, keep doing it. We'll have 4, huh?
I think I'm about 2 short, so I'll have 2.
Okay. Well, you were saying stuff's about to start tomorrow. Of course, January 3rd, and in 2 days more, we'll hopefully have a new Congress.
Yeah, roger, roger. Well, I just keep your fingers crossed and hope Mike Johnson gets back in there.
Yeah, I think hopefully cooler heads will prevail. Maybe we can keep the rhinos under control long enough to get this thing at least to the inauguration date, and then hopefully beyond that. But certainly to that point, we need to get that part of it done, and then and get his cabinet and all the people that he's put in various positions okayed by the Congress. I think that should go pretty smooth. There'll be a little bit of flap here and there, but hopefully they'll just get on with it. He's going to get these people one way or the other, and the Democrats have got to learn their lesson, over.
Yeah, roger that. Well, just remember that Brunson is sitting there running in neutral, and if they pull anything, I think that's when they're going to pull the trigger on it.
Yeah, I understand. And that's the last minute backup if we need it. Well, hopefully we won't need it, and he can bring Brunson out after it's not needed anymore, but just for information purposes and to get everybody that wasn't a believer up to speed.
Yeah, roger that. Okay, well, I'll let you get on with the net there, and good to hear you, and heard Judy in the background. And again, Happy New Year, and I'll be listening for a little bit longer here.
And hang in there. We enjoy your emails so much.
Well, thank you, Judy. It's just part of the digging. When I started with this, it was all given out to make you dig and go hunt for the information, and I stumble onto that.
Yep. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully everything will go according to what we want to have happen here. The Democrats have got a way to shoot themselves in the foot over and over again, but in the process, sometimes the bullet goes through their foot and gets ours.
Roger that. Okay, I'll be listening here on the side for a little bit longer. K6NYC, KC5, BTU.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to have, of course, for you, but we'll see if we can get, I think Tom said he would be here. You should be able to hear Tom a little bit. in Santa Cruz and maybe PQL. We'll see. Anyway, we're heading that way now, and we'll wait for Bill's down. Bill, along with Mike, AAJ, are down 10KC trying to work Ralph K6TSK, and we hope to get him in here. So pretty good group so far this evening. Thanks much for joining us here, and give our best Happy New Year hugs to Laura.
Roger, Roger, will do. Okay. Well, hopefully Rob will make it in, make it back home in time to get a word or two in.
He should be just about pulling into the driveway right about now, so he'll be on here in the next 5 minutes or so.
I'm here. I've been waiting for time to get something in there. Good evening, guys. KC5DTU, KM6, SRR, number 432 here.
KM6SRR, good evening, Rob, and Happy New Year to you and yours up there. And glad you made it back in time.
Roger, thank you. Yep. Yeah, we made it here not too long, just about 5 minutes late. Anyways, and good Happy New Year to you, Laura, too there. KM6SR, standing by.
Check Ralph in, Mikey.
Okay, Judy, put down number 3. We got it, Bill. Thanks very much, and hopefully Ralph's doing fine, and we hopefully you exchanged reciprocal Happy New Year's.
Yeah, he said tell you Happy New Year, and yeah, he was coming in. First, I tuned the rotor came around. He wasn't real strong, and then from then on he was above 9, so no problem. Anyway, I'll follow you to Tom's direction there. He might have to point his antenna towards me. Man, the signals are up and down for some reason tonight. Anyway, probably that front moving in. K6NYC, AA6S standing by.
Okay, and Aaron, let me get you on alert for just a second. Rob reset the computer here. You might check and see if I've got anything coming into your site from my computer here my controller here in the barn, Rob. Aaron, over.
Yeah, not seeing the computer in the barn at the moment. K6USY.
Okay, well, it must have another problem then. We turned it off and let it sit for 10 seconds or so, then turned it back on. Everything seemed to be hooked up, and it does light up, but for some reason it's not sending a signal out to you, so I don't know. We'll, when Frank ever gets down here, maybe he can have a look at it and see if we can figure out what's going on. No worries. Thank you for looking.
The USB port was flashing, Mike, so something's going on.
Oh, the USB port was flashing, Aaron, if that means something.
Well, but it's not connecting to the internet, so and if it's not connecting to the internet, I can't see it. So there's something else going on.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think to look for a LAN cable that would be hooking into it. Should have looked for that. Over.
Yeah, it's hardwired because there's no Wi-Fi out there, so we have it hardwired in with the 9700, and then that goes over the cable to the other side of the house that we installed. So, but yeah, we'll have to see. If not, I can always try and get up there and take a look at it. I'm sure it's something simple.
Oh yeah, it'd be simple, or I'd be able to find it. Over.
Roger. Alrighty. K6USY.
KJ6TYO 1009.
KJ6 Tango TY. That isn't right. Give us a call again, Ron. It didn't sound right. Over.
Kilo Juliet 6, Tango Yankee out.
Hi, Ron.
Hello, Aaron. Yep, I made it out here. So you put down 1009.
Mike, is that Bill talking?
I don't hear him.
Okay, somebody's talking on the frequency here, but I can't get good enough read to find out who it is. Let me give a call to KW6S. KW6 Sugar, Tom, are you around yet? K6MYC, Bozo Net 1296. KW6 Sugar, KW6S, K6MYC. Tom, are you with us yet this evening? Nothing heard from Tom. Let me move up into the Bay Area and see if there's anybody that's with us here in the Bay Area. Bay Area, Bozo Net 1296, K6MYC, standing by. I can hear somebody in there, but I don't know who it is. I can't tell who's talking. QRZ Bay Area. I can hear somebody on frequency talking. I'm not sure if your guys are making that noise or somebody else. I'll look again. QRZ, taking check-ins for 1296 Bozo Net from the Bay Area. Over. I heard 7-9, but that's all I got. Give it to us again. Repeat it a couple of times, and I'll try and see if I can peek the antenna on you. Try it again, please. Over.
That might be J&N.
Wow.
J&N is 285.
Yeah, 285. I got it that time.
Well, that was me, Mike, saying it. Over.
Yeah, he must be talking to somebody else there. Jim, WB6JNN, K6MYC, Bozo Net. Over.
You bumped your knob, Rob.
Let me give you some chatter, Rob. You bumped it a little bit there. K6SRR and the group, K6MYC, listing for WB6JNN in the Bay Area. Jim?
My radio's just warming up and drifting. I got it tuned now.
Okay, thank you. W6PQL, are you hearing us, Jim? K6MYC? I got better copy on you that time. Try it now, Jim. WB6JNN, K6MYC, over.
Okay, well, you were loud several times, so you never heard us, apparently. K6MYC, WB6JNN, 35, and WFC's here, and who else is here? I don't know, anyway. So maybe you can get peeked up on me, and we'll be fine, and everybody will hear everybody. WB6JNN.
Yeah, and I didn't get who was talking there. Well, you were talking to somebody, but I think I was hearing somebody else beside you. Anyway, Happy New Year, Jim. First of all, get that out of the way and taken care of. And then, of course, next time we see you tomorrow, we'll see you next year. WB6JNN, Good to hear you. K6MYC, Bozo Net, and we have other listeners here. Over.
Okay, very good. And, yeah, by the way, I worked press on 10 meters today.
France?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not abnormal for me, but it would be for you with a backyard 10-meter antenna wire. Over.
Just the dipole, and it doesn't even have the 10-meter dipole on there.
Okay, I didn't quite copy that.
Okay, well, we have WFC in here, and we have, I can't remember who's the other C. Old man, WB6JN. Go ahead and, are you copying him, Mike?
I hear for you, Fred, but very light, but maybe I could move the antenna a little bit there. Make a transmission, Fred. KD6 Sugar Oscar Kilo 507, K6MYC. Go ahead.
Yes, hi, Mike. Yeah, I can hear you now, Mike. You're fine. I don't know if maybe you can speak to me. It's really coming off on its show. Yeah. Sometimes the dark standards is probably right. It's not like 12 degrees in these months. It's cold, even colder up in Boise. Anyway, you found it, Mike. Let's see if we have enough chatter for you to focus on my signal. Go ahead with my KD6. Okay.
KD6SOK. KD6SOK, K6MYC, very garbled, Fred, because of multipath, and you're very weak. So I didn't copy anything from you, I'm sorry. It's not readable because it's so garbled with multipath. But maybe you're hearing me. Anyway, I wish you a happy new year, Fred, and we hopefully we'll work you. We won't work you tomorrow, I guess, because you have noise, but you might check. You might check and see if you're going to have 2-meter noise tomorrow and see if you can get on. We'd love to work you on New Year's Day. KD6SOK for your final to me, Fred. I wish it was better. K6MYC, way down from normal. Okay, you got up to Q3 on the last transmission there. 73s, Fred, 73s. KD6SOK, K6MYC, Bozo Net, 1296. Somebody else, please? Who else is in there, Jim? WB6JNN. I haven't heard PQL or anybody. Over.
775.
Oh, there's 775. Mike, give me some more chatter. I'll peek up on you. Very poor conditions. Very poor conditions. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie 775 K6MYC. Over. Somebody tell him I'm listening for him. He's not hearing me.
You find me, Mike?
Somebody said you're here. Keep talking. Keep talking. Over. Mike. We have your 775. We've been hearing you, Mike, KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. We have your 775, Mike. Happy New Year. Thank you. Thank you for the check-in, Mike. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, K6MYC, over. 73, Mike, 73. Hopefully we'll be better tomorrow. 73's Happy New Year. We'll see you next year. Okay, anybody else? I'm pointed up there pretty much where I should be for PQL and others. K6MYC Bozo Net listening. Okay, I'm not hearing anybody else in the Bay Area. I'm going to go toward Oakley. Oakley, let's see if we can pull out that 10-watt powerhouse down there, up there in Oakley. N6 Radio Oscar, N6RO, K6MYC, calling and listening. Yeah, about Q3, readability 3, but we got your 835 just fine, Ken. Happy New Year, my friend. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, and we'll see you next year tomorrow, over.
Roger, roger. I'll give you a report tomorrow night on what today was like. Happy New Year.
We could get part of it tonight, but it's fading in and out. You're Q5 at times, and then you just fade down into the noise with no power. You have no staying power, Ken. Hi. 73s, thanks for being there. Have a good New Year's Eve here. N6 Radio Oscar, K6MYC. Good night. Okay, let's see if we get anything from KR6MR. KR6MR or anybody else on 1296 beaming toward Sacramento. KR6MR, K6MYC, calling and listening. I heard you come back, John, but I just heard one word. Give me a little longer time, and I'll see if I can peek on you. I need longer transmission. A longer transmission, John. KR6MR, K6MYC, standing by. Over. Okay, I'll try one more time, John. Boy, it's marginal. I'm hearing bits and pieces only, and you're probably getting the same from me. Sorry, it's not better here on New Year's Eve. Hi. KR6MR, KR6MR, K6MYC. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, John. We'll see you tomorrow on 2 meters. We'll see you next year on 2 meters, John. KR6MR, K6MYC, 73. Got Gotcha, Roger. Gotcha, Roger, Rogers. Thank you, John. Thank you. Sorry it's not better. It's very, very light. Terrible condition. 73s. Anybody else before we go to Nevada? Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie. Looking for Paul, K6 Whiskey India Sugar. K6 Whiskey India Sugar. K6 WIS. K6 Whiskey India Sugar. K6 WIS. K6 MYC. Calling and listening. Are you in there, Paul? Okay, I'm going to try Nevada, but I don't have high hopes for that one. Here we're going to Nevada, Nevada, Nevada. Here we are up toward Nevada, N7 Whiskey Tango. N7WT, N7 Whiskey Tango, N7 Whiskey Tango, N7WT, Nevada. Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie, K6MYC, Central California calling, N7WT, N7 Whiskey Tango. We run on the peak here. The airline peak is right now, 8:07. N7WT, K6MYC calling and listening, over. N7WT, N7 Whiskey Tango. N7 Whiskey Tango, N7WT, K6MYC calling and standing by. Over, over, Larry. Well, under normal conditions, I would stay here a long time waiting for Larry, but he hasn't checked in on 1296 for a month or so, so I don't think he's working on 1296. One last call, N7WT, N7 Whiskey Tango, K6MYC calling, wishing you Happy New Year, wishing you a Happy New Year, Larry. 73, N7WT, K6MYC. Okay, I'm going to go back to Nevada. Back to the Bay Area. Actually, back to Sacramento for any last call. Sacramento. Anybody else? K6WIS or anybody else? K6MYC calling 1296 Bozo Net and listening. Okay, nothing heard there. I'm going to the Bay Area for late checks and missed. Bay Area, late checks or missed. Late checks or missed. Calling Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie, calling for Bozo check-ins, late checks or missed. K6MYC looking for W6 Papa Queen London, November 6, KB6BA or anybody else, over. Bay Area one more time looking for, let me go down to Santa Cruz here. Get down towards Santa Cruz. KW6 Sugar, KW6S, KW6 Sugar, KW6S, or WA6JKN, WA6JKN Gilroy, or KW6S, K6MYC, calling and listening. Okay, guys, I think that's it. I think we've squeezed the lemon, and there's no more juice coming out. WB6, I think KM6SRR and K6USY, I think we're the only ones left, unless there's somebody else. Anybody else left in here? K6MYC. Okay, over to you, Rob, and down to Aaron, and then we'll close it. Over.
All right. Well, it was a short, quick one tonight. What about, oh, shoot, I forgot the name now. Bill, 776. He wasn't up in Sacramento?
He doesn't have 1296. He's got the antenna, but he's never been able to get it up.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that. Okay. Well, let's see. Let me count.
And retune your radio. You drifted again. K6USY.
Yeah, he's got to get over on that 9700, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'm going to remind him every time.
Good. He needs a pointy stick. Rob's pretty busy these days, though.
Oh, it's a nice day loved by you guys. Over.
Yeah, you didn't come up quite enough, Rob. We got 15 here.
Okay, I got 14. I wonder what I did wrong.
Well, I can have Judy read them in fives for you.
I got 1079, 800, 1100, 712, 727.
Okay, go on.
1055, 432, 3, 47, 1009.
Okay, I didn't have 1055.
1009. I think that was Ron, isn't it?
1055.
Oh, 1055. Okay, that would be QUI.
Yeah, that'd be Ron over in Atascadero.
Yeah, well, he didn't come in officially. I just heard Bill working him, so we checked him in. That's why you didn't get it. I never did say his call on the air here.
Okay, well, then I've got the same kind of you. Sounds good.
Sounds good. Let's call it for tonight. Go in, and we'll have a nice warm dinner. And we'll see you. Thanks for the help, Rob. Sorry our repair on the such as it is on the computer didn't work. Hope one of these days we hear from Frank. I think he's still working with his neighbor. I think he's healthy, but he's had a job and he might as well make more money working for his neighbor than he's making with me. So just as well if he's getting a good day's work in, get caught up a little bit money-wise. He's really behind because he hasn't worked enough. All right. See you guys tomorrow. KM.
Thank you, Rob, for the help on my computer today.
Okay, you're welcome, Judy. Happy to do it for you. If you need any other basic stuff, I can help you too. Over.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and down to you, Aaron, for a wrap.
Yeah, good evening, guys, and we'll see you on 2 meters tomorrow night. I should hopefully get a good night's sleep because I won't have kids waking me up in the morning. K6USY, Delta Mike 06.
Speaking of getting woke up, Judy woke me up at 6:45 this morning, said there was somebody on the radio. I had left the HF radio on in the house, and I thought I had it on 6 meters, so I thought, well, maybe somebody said, maybe the band's open. She said, they're talking about you. They said Mikey knows all about it. Anyway, I got my clothes on slowly. I could hardly find my feet and which end of the pants to put on or whatever, but I did it 6:45. Good God, what a horrible hour. Anyway, I went in the shack, and sure enough, it was on 20 meters, tuned down on 14.067, which is sometimes where I catch a South African in the evenings. But I don't know who was on there, a couple of VKs or somebody talking. I didn't think, at the time I got there finally, they weren't talking about me. I don't know what the hell they were talking about, but Judy might have misheard it. They may not have been talking about me, but I got a kick out of it. Anyway, I was groggy, so I went back to bed, and I didn't wake up again until 9:45, over.
Very good. Yeah, well, yeah, there's a reason why I do 9 to 6 at work, even though I got to get up and get kids places. I'm definitely not an early morning person, so. All righty, we'll catch you later, and we'll say goodnight to everybody on YouTube. K6USY.
Okay, thanks, Aaron, and Happy New Year, of course, to you and Brittany and the family.
Thank you for your Christmas card. We're going to keep it up long.
All righty, sounds good.
Good night, all. K6MYC pulling the switch. We got Bootsy on our lap here, of all things. In the barn, no less.
Good night, Mike and Judy, and Happy New Year's, K6MYC, KM6SR. And good night and Happy New Year's to you, Aaron and Brittany, K6USY, KM6SR. 73, guys.
Good night, Rob. K6USY.